Hello, my name is Ivy and I am a Tagetan Pleiadian starseed from the United States. Through this letter I am speaking up to further raise the awareness of the United Federation of Planets, to the realization that their control and influence over Earth is moving the planet in a predominantly and strongly harmful direction. And as they are humanity's primary guides, I will be mostly addressing the Andromedans, Etorthans, Arcturians and anyone with a low to no capacity for emotion, lack in empathy and hold an exclusively logical view. During my time on Earth I have come to an important, although strangely and curiously accepted as normal, realization that life on this planet is becoming so incredibly difficult that most people end up stuck, or worse pass from it, in the state of survival with not even the hope of rising to other levels. But what I find just as strange and curious is the UFOP members who primarily guide people are also covertly working with the cabal who we know are behind the planet's tragic state. So it finally adds up perfectly why the capstone on their global pyramid of power hovers. Because the top decisions given to Earth are made in the Federation Councils on the Andromedan ship Viera and in Saturn. Although it is true that races like the Andromedans, Etorthans and Arcturians help Earth in their own ways, it is equally important for us to know their views of this planet's reality, its systems and mounting problems. While many races are aware that the real people on Earth are starseeds that decided to be here from higher planes, the UFOP races I am addressing view their lives here as avatars and caricatures. And because of this cold logical perspective, they in turn struggle with viewing the needs and wants of Earth people as valid while downplaying their problems as challenges in a hard game. But in their games, these beings fail to remember that awareness does not contain hierarchy and to assign the process a bias is a mental construct that limits their expansion. As a starseed, I understand that a being's overall growth expands their ethics and morals, even to the extent where they can no longer connect with others. But from this expanded awareness they are responsible, especially when or if they choose to influence those still in the stages they grew from, to use their experiences to be considerate, caring and kind. Since if they do not, they risk being considered their controlling oppressors and not compassionate guides. The alarming failure of this responsibility to humanity by the Federation races I'm calling out happened during the planned global event of CV-19, which for most continues. Based on inoculation samples analyzed by Tejeda's crew of the starship Tolika, a graphene substance was found with atoms arranged in a crystalline manner by replicators at the capacity level not available to Earth science but congruent with those of the Federation, meaning those who gave the Cabal such technology beyond their level violated the Prime Directive at a criminal level and betrayed humanity by putting them in very grave danger. When it comes to choices the Federation makes for and on behalf of humans, a big difference that stands out is their capacity for and relation to emotions. I point this out because the problem lies not so much on what is decided, but on the why, as opinions on choices rise out of the value placed on their intent and desired outcome. Everything that has a soul has emotions, not just logic, so what they value or not is a combination of both, regardless if they choose to suppress one and elevate the other. The Federation races I am addressing, compared to humans, have a very limited range of emotions. So for them, the idea of positive choices for people is unbalanced and biased towards logical. Although the influence and choices of predominantly logical Federation races have advanced humanity in a variety of areas, the ultimate desire of Source is complete integration. But the bias to logic has brought them to an impasse in which further integration is unattainable, without the component emotion can provide. So I revoke my consent to these races leading humanity and request they step aside, in favor of races with a balanced capacity such as Tagetans and Irma, to be our guides as to have the highest chance at full integration. Sincerely, Ivy.